Hey guys, Demoniccrunk here. Thank you for coming to episode 2 of my first 100 days challenge on Lost Island, days 11 through 20. Let's get into it. On day 11, I make use of my raft for the first time. Go back and check out those pearls because I'm obsessed for some reason. If you've all been playing video games for a while, you'll know shiny equals reward for the most part. And often, many times, it is danger as well. So you just gotta go for it. And then I see this Oviraptor. Looks like it's standing out in the middle of the ocean. Kind of a neat picture. I don't know. Is he spawn out there? Do you run out there? What are you doing, little guy? Just pondering life? Thinking of eggs? I am. This is day 12, but on day 11 you saw I switched from night to day. And that's because I left the harvesting on at default settings, which means I spent a lot more time than I should have. Just grinding, tons of grinding. I don't think for what I'm trying to do, I'm not going to show you every grinding montage. Seems a little excessive. I just want to get into it. So this guy, what you're seeing right now, I actually thought I was shooting. I thought I was shooting regular arrows at him, but turns out I was taming him. So when he turned, it kind of caught me off guard. I didn't really process it, and I kept running. You see him right there? See him right there? Look at this dude. Beasting it. Just running away. Like a boss. Alive. I'm sitting there going, this guy took so many shots to the face, and I shot him with regular arrows. Why is he running from me? Which is dumb. Obviously, you would run. But, you know, in the game, taming and so on. And then look at this. I've learned my lesson from the track rock. I have learned my lesson. I do not jump off rocks anymore like that. So I stand here, I take my chances, figure I'm on this far, may as well try to finish this tame, and boom! Actually nail that shot. Notice the green icon behind me. There you go. And I start getting attacked, and my new friend will surely save me, and I'm dead. Gotta give him a new warrior's name. Paul. Day 13. This is an example of what I would normally cut out. I'm going to show you this. Harvesting ×1. Watch the metal. Absolutely absurd. Look at this. Yep, is this what you want to see? More of this? There we go. Just down the hill from the metal, I see the Achatina, and they're hard to pass up in the beginning because they usually offer a lot of chitin. Look at this. I'm like, get him, Paul. Get him, Paul. Fine, damn it. Just standing there? So I'm beating on him for a while, but I noticed pretty late that I'm in heavy mode, but you'll see in the bottom right under my tail there, I am getting that green blood coming out of him, or whatever that is. Green sludge. But then I finally switch it up and, yeah. And about half worth of to run it on saddle right there. Nice. That's sweet. It was definitely worth it. Here we go. Check. We got some more beaver dam goodies. And we find it's finally time to give this pteranodon a warrior's name. Trying to think of something as intense as Paul. Thresher, Bloodwing, Dave. On day 14, we prepare for Dave's first flight. It was a long and strenuous journey. Back to the metal, to a little base from which... Now check this out. See the spaced out trees and how there's not a single thing up here? That's why that little structure there looks exactly as it is. Realized there was nothing really up there besides the middle. Day 15, I came and checked out this nice little spot right outside an obsidian cave where it's you can follow the rivers up into these ponds that have the waterfalls, and the ponds full of leeches. And you can get tons of chitin just from luring them out or like hovering over it a little bit, having them all follow you, find a little patch of land, and just snap away. Alright, 16, starting to make some poly, getting ready for them cryos. So I gathered enough materials for a few of them, and I decided to stop. I was going to go to an obelisk, but I noticed this drop. You'll notice it has 30 health out of 100. It's pretty dumb for me to sit here and actually do this when it does that, by the way. If you do this at a drop, you're going to want to make sure that number is higher, meaning it landed later, like you pulled up to it as it landed. Because if those leave with whatever's on the right side of that menu there in the inventory of the drop, that's going with it. Alright, 17, looks like I'm dehydrated and running for my life. Paul's just standing there again. Kill a dodo. I noticed it's 145. Pretty intense. Pokeball, I choose you. On day 18, find this chick. I use my natural standing on a rock and shooting down method. Now Yankees, you can for the most part just back up and shoot them in the face. There's a ton of stuff in the desert that messes with you though. I'm really happy I missed that last shot so I didn't mess up the taming efficiency. So I'm out here, it's days, I've been collecting food, berries for this chick. And out of nowhere, Dave's chilling, and a Pagomastix just decides to torture the absolute out of him. It's for a long time. This is super sped up footage. Just what's going on. I sat there and watched it. I laughed for a while. I feel bad. He was tormenting poor Dave. Should have eaten him though. It's kind of on him. And then while I was doing that, I come back to the trap I initially put for the Yankee. I know, I was curious. I wanted to try it. I couldn't get him straight in a line long enough to actually get him to land in there. But a Parasaur's in there. I'm full max level Parasaur. And then after this endeavor, I'm back here, still day 18. I want you to note the time and my trank arrows. Now, Dota Excess for a level 90 on official rates, it would take 33 arrows from a crossbow to take this guy out. Now I've had this before where they're standing still just taking arrows to the face like that. I was almost entirely certain he was glitched, but I only had enough to maybe get a different one anyway, and I'd been searching for these guys. Sometimes they're harder for me to find. I don't know why. You either see none of them or just a bunch of them. So I have to shoot this guy in the face until I'm almost entirely out of arrows. And then I proceed, once I am out of arrows, to beat his face in mercilessly. Just to see. This is actually, I'm a man of science. This is an experiment right here. I'm curious if this is... I wanted to take over a glitch. Oh, he's just standing still. It'd be easy tame. Nope. Note the time, by the way. See how it's speeding up? This is sped up too. I go through at least 10 of these. And then I check after a beating of a lifetime to even see if it has a soul. Nope. On day 19, I went back to my base, made as many trank arrows as I could, and literally spent the entire rest of the day looking for another Dodicarus. I went around different mountains and then back to the desert and could not find a single one. It made me realize I needed to be prepared for the next one, so I eventually called it a day. For day 20, I'm grinding and gathering, and I happened across this Moschops who only needed Tinto berries to tame it. Now, normally they need giant bee honey or rare flowers, it seemed, so this was a treat. I name it Mossy because I'm super original and we get to grinding berries like a boss. And that's day 20, guys. Episode 3 will be out as soon as possible. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss out. Thank you for staying tuned. I wicked appreciate it. Y'all have yourselves a great day. Demon out.